Welcome back. We're still looking at the scorecard of the ministers, and you wanted to say something.
You know, my wonderful colleague here was talking extensively about the Ministry of the Minister for Health, and I was wondering, okay, a lot of governors are also taking credit for the number of the upgrade of the primary healthcare centers in their states.
Yeah.
So, so also are foreign agencies that support Nigeria taking credit for the infrastructural development in primary healthcare centers. So, at face value, I look at it and say, the Minister of Health has a lot more work to do. A lot more work to do. It might get the awards, it might get the accolades, but the problem is huge. The impact is the majority of Nigerians can't access quality healthcare. The hospitals are not available. I still had an emergency situation that happened within last week where a patient was taken to 2 hospitals before now ending up in the 3rd hospital, and the person actually still died because the delay in getting treatment led to the fact that by the time he was going to get treatment, there wasn't even blood later. They put drip, they were looking for blood everywhere. You know, so a lot of Nigerians still die, you know, on avoidable deaths because of lack of access to quality healthcare. So if we are judging based on metrics, it can't be because of there's a whole lot that needs to be done. Like I said, all our ministers, you need to become like FCT and you have to show up. You have to show evidence. You have to come with your strong, show the workings. Strong reason. We need to see what you have done. We need to go to the hospitals and be able to say that you need to visit hospitals in Communica. Like nobody will know you are there. You are wearing the jeans and shirt, and you show up there, and you capture what is really going on. Because if you are working based on reports, what Nigerians are feeling is different from the report that the Minister of Health is getting. I want to talk about the Minister for Aviation as well, Festus Keyamo. My eyes have been on you since the beginning of your administration because I travel a lot, and the basis for even across Africa, we cannot rate. We are not rate ourselves. True. You know, let's not rate ourselves because some people are acknowledging mediocrity as achievement. I'm like, hello, I have gone through the hospital, the airports just last month at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport, our main airport, not the new Terminal 2. When your luggage comes in, the local grinder, like that's aerology. I don't even know. That's the noise because we want to collect luggage. It was, and then we were waiting, and the place was so hot. Then you are repairing the airport, but this is the airport. Airport is like your first point
impression
of is the first impression, and the repair of the airport, the road, they broke down the road that you would walk, the pathway you would walk through to the plane, and like the floor was left with sand. So like you are rolling your luggage on sand.
No.
They're like, it's like you don't understand what it means to be excellent. And this is the airport. We cannot do anything less than excellent. It gives an impression if the first thing people see about you is disorganized. Now, have there been improvements? I'll attribute that to the Ministry of Interior, because the organization of when you come in, how the immigration treats you, it's smoother. So I would give that one to Interior, Oga Festus Keyamo, Minister of Aviation. There is room for improvement. The local flights, they are in crisis. They are in economic crisis. There is a lot of our insurance companies are not paying them. When they delay flights, Nigerians are left to sort themselves. You've gone to the airport, you drove an hour to the airport, to Abuja airport, and your flight was cancelled, and they tell you sort yourself, come back tomorrow, and you just have, as like there's room for improvement, sir. You need to. Yeah,
we have a call on the line.
Double up. It's a lot of work.
I don't know if you're still there. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. My name is Olumide. As I said, I'm calling right here in Abuja, in Jabi.
Okay.
You see, it is on the loud obvious that we are seeing the work of my honorable minister.
Okay.
We are seeing it so loud. You see, I understand that we want miracles and magic in Nigeria. You see, I want to urge our people that we should be we should be so careful about the kind of miracles and magic we want. Lest we have some politicians deceive us. We have a person in position of the SPT administration who is not ready to deceive anybody. He wants us to see the workings while he's doing it. So likewise, the one who appointed him the president. You see, I understand it is hard. Some way, somehow, I want to believe that what they are doing now is just the basics and the fundamental foundation. And those who are in structural engineering understand what foundation is.
Yeah.
The kind of foundation given to a structure determines the building that will stand on it.
Yeah.
I'm chopping it too, but we have to be patient with this government.
Yeah.
See,
we should be,
let me pray for my honorable minister.
Okay.
This will be better for you, to go better for you, boy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Olubide.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving us this on weekend.
That's so sweet. You must really be. This is somebody from Abuja.
Yes, so
you know. But I wanted to add something to the Aviation Minister, Festus Keyamo. I know that the airport is a lot better than how it used to be before, but it still hasn't met with international standards. Like you rightly said, when you land in a country, your first impression of that country is the airport, how it looks, the beauty of everything. You go to some airports and you are in awe. Everything is working. The ACs are working. The toilets are clean. There's a tissue paper in the toilets. You can confidently use the restroom without any issues. And then, you know, the baggage, the queuing and all of that is seamless. So there's actually queue all over the world when people are waiting for their baggage. Nigerians just need to be a bit more patient on that. But if everything is seamless, your baggages are coming out. If the ACs are working and you're not sweating, you can confidently stand in line and wait for your baggage to come out. So there still needs a lot. There's a lot more that needs to be done in the airport. I'm looking forward to when I will land the airport and I'm like, is this Nigeria? I want to have that feel, you know, because we actually have a lot of guests who are coming in. And we go to smaller countries that don't even have anything. And their airports are way finer and better than what we have here. We need to work on that. Then the fact that we also do not have Nigerian air as big as our country. We don't even have our own. Wait now, it's painful. You will see a small country here.
They have not finished investigating the scam of the last one.
That was a scam.
When they took us for a ride.
That was crazy.
We allowed
we were
plane was brought in, painted Nigerian colors, and it was a lie. It was a scam.
And we have still not finished investigating. We never dig.
So only in Nigeria.
When do we get this right? Nigeria is too big not to have their own airline.
Yeah.
You want to go to another
Especially
ministry?
Africa.
Because I wanted to go to the Ministry of Education.
Education, okay, then we'll do agriculture when we're done. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I like the agriculture.
We have to. Which one do we
Agriculture, which one?
Agriculture education.
Because we still actually have a major. You see, the thing is, there are a few things that are like the.
Hold on a bit. I think we have a we have a caller from the UK. Then I come to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
We're doing amazing, sir.
My name is Cash.
Cash.
Sorry. Yes. Firstly, I like all of you. You are doing a great job.
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
At the same time, I would like to give a kudos to Topper. All of you are trying. Even I will put Topper. I will give her name now as Babajide Okitoloju. So it's
what does that mean?
Her new name.
Oh,
She said a lot of truth about Nigeria. I like the way she spoke about health sectors and the way people are lamenting. To be honest, I don't know there will be any improvement in health sectors because health sectors already in a sense. You know, people are suffering too much. The price of drugs are too much. There are some areas that government has to help us to look into. To be honest, not everything about money. We need essential things. Are you getting me? And certainly regarding Band A, Band B, I'm sorry if I mention Fashola, our former governor in Lagos State. In fact, I was very disappointed for I mean, sort of discrimination by saying that you work band B, band B, band C. I mean, if you let people enjoy, not to see band B and band A, none of them is enjoying electricity. See what he has already done. Which country has already gone out? She has come and tell us which country has seen people who are doing band A, band B on electricity. Not any country in the world, only Nigeria. I mean,
unique solution for our unique challenges.
It's very bad. But Fashola, it seems to me, I've been telling my people that Fashola, governor, Fashola, sorry, it's not from poor people, which is very many people getting getting houses among the housing schemes he did. Look, let me thank you, especially for mentioning what is how the primary health sectors and health sectors in general.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for letting people know that the government put that.
Thank you,
he gave you a name. What's the name? What's the name of the name?
He nicknamed me after Mr. Otitoju.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you were going to
so
say
regarding
education?
I was only saying that there are metrics with which you used to judge that a country is developing. You know, you look at no country can survive without education. You can't survive without food. You know, you can't survive if you're not even alive. So like the healthcare, the food, the education, they are crucial for development. Yes, people can survive if there are no good roads. It will be challenging, but they will survive. They will survive if the aviation sector is not working. Yeah, we would love to fly. We would love to fly, but if aviation does not work, people will still survive. If there is education, later, the educated citizens will build the aviation sector. They will build the road. They will build everything. Right now, for us to have any substantial development, we need to go and meet China, and we'll be begging Western world. It's an achievement to say that we have traveled to go and sign a bipartisan relationship. That's because our educational sector is not churning out the solution to the Nigerian problem. And yet we are not actively investing into the education sector. I am going to applaud NELFund as an initiative. However, the NELFund as an initiative is ensuring that people can afford to pay for school fees. But the bigger issue hasn't necessarily been about school fees. So it's like when they say, if there's this is a problem, but we're now solving another problem, but not solving the core problem. Not the problem. The core problem is the fact that we have, as we are complaining about health sector, you don't know how many professors are leaving Nigeria. Actually, if they put pen to paper to take note of the number of professors and graduates or people doing their PhD that are leaving this country, it is as much as our medical migration. We do have a lot of lecturers leaving. We have public university now is like, don't even bother. Everybody is opening private university everywhere. Public secondary schools are like an eyesore. Like there is a lot that needs to be done with the educational sector, and the core of what the ministers oversees is university and secondary schools, and we need to get it right within the secondary school area. So for me, the Minister of Education needs to become more active and more on ground. Visit the schools, see the buildings. We don't even need buildings. We need the teachers to be. We need to embrace technology. The teachers need to know what they are teaching. Teachers need to love their job.
The buildings need to be conducive too.
We can learn on IT. We can learn on IT because most ministers find it easy to show you buildings. But who are the teachers?
We don't even see buildings. There are places you don't even see good buildings.
No, but they need
dilapidated buildings for
teachers.
Sweethearts, we have to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll dissect this further. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.